Okay, on this one, guys, NOC, this one announces earnings later this week, I think Thursday. But the characteristics of the chart are the same, right? It goes in a sideways fashion, but you get a lot of selling. You get a lot of these red candles. Every time it tries to go to like 480, it gets shot down. So this level, 470, 480, will be the same level in LMT as 460, 465 level. Basically, acceleration on the sell-offs. And that is like when the rhetoric is World War III and ton of catalysts worldwide for defense stocks to move higher. Potentially 5 wars going on in not so distant future in all sorts of areas in the world. But yet everyone is selling. And there's going to be a moment when everyone's going to be buying. We think this moment is very, very close. It could be in the next 72 hours. So we could get a drop followed by a meteoric rise. So a colossal trade is in here in the making, guys. I don't want you to miss this one, because when this thing drops, and the reason why I say this could even be a greater trade than LMT is because normally NOC does not have such a strong volatility as LMT. Among all the stocks, historically LMT moves the most. But in recent history, NOC has actually had some really big movements intraday on some days to the magnitude of 20, 30 points. And so could see a move of 20 points lower followed by a move of 50 points higher going back to this level. This is the kind of wild thing we could be seeing in these defense stocks. Now, there's another one, RTX, guys. We're staying entirely out of that. It's like a $80, $90 stock. It's too cheap for us. If we were to trade, we would, if we were to trade this event, the Turkey event, we would be trading it on NOC or LMT, guys. So disregarding this one here, trading NOC, LMT profits should skyrocket on our puts as the market opens. I'm recording that pre-market January 23rd, but these round trip trades, guys, okay, because when you put 2K in this trade here on puts, which by the way, today would not be the day to do it on NOC. You would want to trade it Thursday. Today, you want to focus on trading LMT. But if you trade LMT, right, you put 2K in puts, you catch 20-point move higher, 20-point drop initially, and then you cash out, and then you go into calls. Okay, this is a round trip trade. This is how you can take 2K to potentially, let's say, 12K here, go for like a 6Xer, and then 12K, you can go on a 5Xer, and you could be at 60K, possibly 100K here. So there's wild opportunity on LMT. I invite you guys to trade with us today at 13 Market Moves. The train has not left the station. The stock is only down 2-3 points at the moment I'm recording this. So this is it. Trade defense stocks on a market moving moment, which is not calculated in the pricing right now. And this is when you want to trade options, when obvious is not yet obvious to the majority of the market participants. You want to go for the moments in the market that are totally mispriced, such as puts are mispriced right now. Who the fuck would want to short defense stocks? Well, for a moment, I think they're going to show signs of weakness. Historically, they've shown signs of weakness. What is this? From 495 to 460. That's a sign of temporary weakness. What are these big ass red candles right here to the magnitude of 485 to 465? That's 20 points here. We can easily get 20 points on LMT NOC, followed by something substantial like this sort of move higher. So, guys, a possibility of a round trip trade is here. Guys, 13mmtv.com, 13marketmoves.com. Sign, trade it with the 13 Market Moves coach. Let's roll.